tend to imagine what it'd be like if every bone in my body suddenly cracked under pressure. Though I assume I'd be a puddle on the floor, a limp noodle if I survived. See, I told my friend the other day that I was good. As I sat on the ground and carved his initials out of my flesh, I closed my eyes and with smiling lips took a hit of sweet smoke, and she believed me. Without conscience, I settled for the tonic that mended my bones, pretended nothing was wrong as I chased my demons down my throat with blue Gatorade and greasy foods I wouldn't have stopped save for the burning reflection I saw in the mirror. There are 206 bones in the body, and I felt each one crack. For every sin I've committed, snap. I'm not fine, snap. My throat is not pure, snap. My bed smells like his cologne, snap. For the adulterous witch in my closet, snap. For my blackened lungs, snap. For lying in bed with his enemy, even Aphrodite could have done better than I. And maybe my eyes were once free of murder, and bees didn't rattle around inside of broken ribs. If my heart was a bone, it would have been broken into 3 by now, jagged edges that sliced their way into my lungs, just enough to make me breathe every once in a while, but without purpose. So I go on pretending that my smile isn't fabricated and my skin isn't decaying as we speak. Because maybe if we don't speak these things into existence, they'll cease to disturb us when we're simply walking down the street, but I can feel my fibia scraping along the asphalt as you paint with my radius long enough to break my femur as well. So we start off with 300 bones when we are born, but piece by piece, end up lending bits of ourselves to strangers in dark alleys. I should have drank more milk as a child, hid myself behind bulletproof promises and lifesaver candies that could make my teeth rot any second, and I tend to imagine what it'd be like to feel the blood drain from my veins, a car crash, simplistic enough, and with one quick stroke of a brush, I could paint the picture. Haunting swirls of reds and browns, I'm afraid I'll realize what it'll look like when it's done. I'm afraid of its power, but I'm powerless. I paint pictures like, see, I've been trying to hide because I'm a lousy runner, but I only run with my own thoughts, feelings, and actions, as if alcohol could clear my mind, make everything around me look straight. When I'm standing sideways, I could drink myself into oblivion, but no. I see people like I see monsters. I mess up every beautiful thing I touch, so when it was him who took my hands, I held my breath and waited for the bomb to go off. And I can't help but wonder what the hell I did to deserve this. So I'm left praying to a God I'm not even sure exists. Like all the times I confided in him and then been shunned away, I see my life in a succession of failures, miss every good opportunity that comes my way because there are 206 bones in the body. Aquamarine. She grew a little taller, but then again, so had I. Her hair looked a little longer, and she was thinner in places where I wasn't. She wore makeup, and I was jealous of the way her teeth were straight. I saw her 3 years later. She showed up in my room, rested her hand on my shoulder, and I knew then that we would be inseparable. I invited her to stay for dinner, but she never ate. I invited her to sleep over, but she never slept. And soon, I couldn't sleep either. When I was 15, I saw her in the bathroom with her finger down her throat because a boy called her fat. I wanted to hold her, but I was too afraid she would disintegrate in my arms, so I let the mean words cut deeper into her skin. At 17, she threw a pebble at my window and we snuck out to a party. I told him no, and he heard yes. I scrubbed the inside of my thighs until they turned red while she slept on my bed, and when I told her what happened, she smiled in that wicked way, and she told me. A few months later, she convinced me to take the small red pill, and I liked the way it tasted on her lips. Like failing grades, yelling parents, and a stomach that would never be small enough out of my mind, made everything turn to brilliant shades of aquamarine. In the fall, she smelled like candied apples. We went pumpkin picking where she smiled for the whole day. It felt good when she held my hand. We were both cold, but I could feel her warmth through knitted gloves. And in the summer, I had to wear shorts that covered the better portion of my thighs. My parents told me when I got better, she wouldn't be around much. So when I went away and decided to listen to the people with pens and notepads stapled to their hands and pill bottles sewn to the end of their sentences, she left me. I spent my 18th year going to parties, letting boys with yellow teeth and fingers cross behind their backs, touch me, but never feeling a goddamn thing. I spent 18, looking for her in little red, blue, pink, and sometimes even black pills, but I could never find the same Aquamarine that matched her eyes. 18 candles I burned, and wished she would come back, only to hear her laugh one more time. I hated the taste of cherries, but it tasted like candy-coated gumdrops on her lips. I spent 18 hours trying to recollect her smile in empty beer bottles, but I can see its broken reflection of myself. I spent 18 weeks trying to find her scent on my clothes, but all I can smell is cigarettes, sweat, and some guy named Aaron. I've made 18 marks on skin too pale, trying to feel her touch again, but I lay awake at night, wondering why she left me and wondering what the hell is wrong with me. 18 days I spent sober, which felt like 18 weeks. 18, I'll never be good enough. It's when she didn't come back. It's when I realized that I didn't want her to. 18 promises, 18 lies, 18 the number of phone calls I made, but never left a single voicemail. So when I told her that I wanted to die, she smiled at me and waited until I could no longer feel anger. But now I'm still trying to find her at the edge of this bridge, so maybe if I jump, I'll find her among the rocks. She always had a habit of picking up the most beautiful ones. Maybe I'll jump, and she'll cover me in her cloak of darkness once again.